Hi, Karen Deis here, and this is the May 2014 Mortgage Rule and Regulation Update for mortgage currency. Now, you're going to find 9 of them that have been updated within the last 30 days that affect you, your files, and your business. So I wanted to kind of give you a short review of some of them so you have a heads up and know which ones to read first. So all Fannie, Freddie, and DU government release notes were issued within the last 30-day time period. And while I won't bore you with the details because we read them for you anyway, there are a couple things within all of those release notes that I think you should know about. So let's talk about the DU for government release notes to begin with. It mostly covers VA, and there is going to be a new DU message that'll pop up because they say they're going to use public records to determine the waiting period dates for veterans who have previously filed bankruptcy. So they're going to make that determination for you in regards to make sure that they met that waiting period. In addition, there's going to be a new Social Security verification warning notice that says the Social Security numbers don't match. But here's the thing. It's up to you to prove that that borrower is attached to that Social Security number. So, you know, that might be a little issue there. For Fannie release notes, there are some minor changes, but we've written about most of them. However, I suggest that you read the part about property eligibility and appraisals because those have been tweaked and updated. In fact, a lot of that release note covers that particular issue, and there's a chart that's attached with it. I would suggest that you pass that information on to your underwriter and your appraisers because they'll need to know about it as well. And speaking of Fannie, they issued a quality control self-assessment worksheet. It's kind of really a cool worksheet. And one of the things we recommend you do is that you share it with everybody from the receptionist to the CEO. In fact, maybe hold a couple of sales meetings because quality control concerns everybody. And it's also a guide to ensure that your quality control program that is required by the CFPB is on track with this worksheet. So take a look at it. Okay, on to Fannie release notes. Just a couple of updates here. First of all, if you as a lender or a mortgage company know of any party to a transaction that you suspect a fraud, even suspect a fraud, you need to let Freddie know about it. In fact, if anybody is pled guilty or has been found guilty by a court, you need to let Freddie know about it. The big thing here is it is now a rule that you have to report them. Now, the only other big thing here with the Freddie release notes is they've eliminated loss rental insurance for owner-occupied homes that have 2 to 4 family dwellings. However, if it is an investment property and it's 2 to 4 family dwelling, it will require rent loss insurance regardless. Now, I wanted to circle back to the Social Security because as of October 1st, and due to budget cuts, Social Security offices will no longer be providing Social Security number printouts or benefit letters. So the only way to get it is online or go to the Social Security office. Call the Social Security office because they have a toll-free number. Now, here's where it might trip you up, is that if you get one of those messages that says the Social Security numbers don't match, you may have to go through a lot of rigmarole to get those Social Security number printouts to prove that. So, as a subscriber to Mortgage Currency, I know this is somewhere down the road, October 1st, but 10 days before that changes, you're going to get a special notice from us reminding you that that's going to happen so you can go back and check your files and make sure you've got yourself covered. So, thank you so much for viewing this short video, and remember that getting a loan approved and closed these days is rocket science.